Hi there. So it's been quite a while since my last house video. Just for my own sake, I want to document everything as best I can. So today's going to be a lot of updates because there's been a lot of changes happening. The last video I made, I was talking about how we were going to be seeding the driveway with grass seed to help with erosion. And that was about 2 months ago. So we did try to seed the driveway, and unfortunately there was a drought. And it got really hot and really dry for about 2 or 3 weeks. And it was almost like when we tried watering the grass seed that it was just evaporating and steaming right off the ground as soon as we were watering it. And we didn't have running water out here. So it was a lot of work for us trying to water it every day. Eventually we just gave up on it. And then somehow it actually grew back after the drought. So I don't know if we did keep it wet enough, but once the drought was over and it started raining, there were like huge cracks in the ground. It was so dry, but somehow the grass actually grew where we had placed it. So the driveway now is quite green. It's mostly weeds, to be honest, but it does its job to help with erosion. We mow it down here and it helps look nice, but if you look back there, like those weeds get quite tall if we don't mow it down. That's what it looks like there. So yeah, it's been about 2 months since our last video, and there's been quite a lot of changes. As you can see here, we have a house. I'm gonna walk up here and show you everything that's been happening. The first thing that they did after they dug the hole is they poured the cement footings for the house. They did soil tests to see how well the soil drained for our septic system. And it drained really well, so we didn't need the sand system. We saved some money there. They poured the concrete floor, or the concrete walls for the basement foundation. And I believe after that, it started with framing. So framing took 6 weeks. It took quite a long time. But it was a local group of people who did our framing. Sometimes there were only 2 guys out here and sometimes 4. So they were really nice people, and I think they did a really good job. But framing felt like it took forever. After framing happened, it seems like everything happened very, very quickly. The roof was installed right away after that, the windows, and then the doors. And these doors here on the outside of the house are just temporary doors. They're not going to put our nice doors in until the very end so that they don't get ruined during the construction process. They put the house wrap on, they put our windows in, and I love our windows. They're black on the outside and white on the inside. And we just did a black shingle for the roof. Our siding will be white. It's vinyl, board and batten, vertical siding. And then Zane actually has been doing the soffit and fascia. So we're very, very blessed that he can do some of this work. About the time that the roof was done, they came in here and they started doing plumbing and HVAC on the inside. And this past week, they've been doing a lot of HVAC and plumbing. Here's our half bathroom. So you got a toilet on the left and the sink is on the right. And our laundry room is here. And probably my favorite room of the house is our master bathroom. I'm so happy with how big it is. You know, once they framed things, we could tell like how large things actually were. And it looks so much bigger now that it's framed. It was really hard to picture things at first, but that is our shower. So HVAC was put in, and the framing here for our kitchen island. We also did an electric walkthrough. So they'll be starting electric in the next week. We put in as many windows as we possibly could within our budget on this back wall so we could see the pasture. And this hill here is actually just all of our topsoil. And once the house is done, they will spread all that topsoil back out around the house. So this will be more flat, and hopefully all the water will drain away from the house and down the hill into the pasture. I was excited to see this. Just the end of last week, they put in Raymond's bathtub. And we just did a simple tub surround for him. I don't know why the shower head goes up there above the surround. I'll have to ask our builder about that. I've learned to just try to trust the process because things don't ever really look right until they're done. So if you just wait, then it all usually gets figured out because I've learned a lot about the whole process. So I'm gonna go downstairs and show you some of the stuff down there. It's been really awesome to see all this plumbing and HVAC go in. They also dug, they drilled the well for our geothermal heating and cooling. And that was really cool to see them do that. And they've been working on this week. I'm not sure why, but we got like the biggest water heater I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a bomb down here, it's huge. They did drill, or they actually trenched the water. They put in a meter pit down by the road, and then they trenched the water lines up to our house, and that was a really cool process to see the machine trenching the water lines. So we do officially have water at the house now, which is really exciting. So this is what we have so far. I might be forgetting something. There's just been like so much that's happened. But we're really coming along here. And I'm really excited to see some of the finishing things happen. All the pretty stuff at the end. Hopefully I will make more updates more regularly after this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.